My dad used to tell me that if you drive to do anything great in life, then you'll have people who push back against you. Have you ever felt that way? Have you felt like you're pushing to do something great for society, but then you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders? I know I have. And in fact, as you push to do even more and more great things, that requires you build more genuine and authentic relationships with more people. But the challenge there is you do that with more people, you have less time for any one person. And so there creates this tension that's hard to work through. And I know I'm not particularly good at handling this, but there are a few principles I try to live by to try to do this better. And one of those principles is simply to be humble. See, people don't want to work with people who are stuck up and full of themselves. Instead, if you come at it humbly, that's a better place to start. You know, people really want help achieving their dreams. And if you focus on helping them achieve their dreams, that's going to put them in a more likely spot to be willing to help you achieve your dreams. Another piece of the puzzle is simply receiving feedback well. You know, I often recommend listening to the feedback you get. Some feedback, maybe not so much, but most of it I work on listening to. And the magic is if you listen to the feedback you receive, and especially if it's from good people, and then you work to improve on that feedback, those people become part of the solution. So even if you can't reach everything that they want, they still feel like you put a genuine effort into trying to improve that. Another piece is simply that you can't please everyone. You shouldn't even try. If you focus on pleasing everyone, then you won't ever achieve your goal. But instead, if you focus on achieving your goal while doing your best to please and help the people around you, you're in a much better spot. Another piece is simply to find great friends. I've often heard it said, and I really believe it to be true, that the greatest predictor of your success is how successful the people around you are. So find people who are passionate about doing great things because they will inspire and push you to be even greater. And the last piece is simply not to give up. Realize that part of the process is just going through difficult times and failures. That's okay. That's part of the process. What separates those who are successful from those who are not are the people who don't give up. So I hope this helps you a little bit in not focusing on the critics, instead to be passionate about pushing forward to reaching your goals.